Hi, Sarah Mack here from withsarahmack.com. And I was doing some reflecting on how I started my coaching business and built it into a six-figure, what is my dream coaching business. Um, and it was and how that has translated into the processes that have allowed me to continue attracting people that I love working with. And when I first stepped into coaching, I was making about 25K a year as a copywriter. So I knew how to sell, but I was really struggling to find the right words to explain how I wanted to help people with my coaching. As I'm sure many of you can identify with that. Just knowing that you can help people in so many different ways, knowing that what you have to offer will impact people's lives on so many different levels, and trying to, get specific and have powerful content that really allows your ideal client to recognize that you're the person for them and want to actually pay you to work with you. So, in the very early stages, in the absence of paying coaching clients, I basically started looking for situations to trade services with people. I gifted my brother and sister a 6-month coaching package for their birthday and was teaching them money mindset. I even gifted spots in my first group program to people that I connected with on Facebook. And now checking in with these people later down the line and seeing how many incredible things have unfolded in their life are, as a result of what we were working on in our coaching, it just makes me so happy to see that. Many of them are earning so much more money. They've literally booked dream gigs in, their passion work, launched their own companies, got their dream job, even have been selected for really prestigious festivals for their art projects. So, of course, in the beginning, these kinds of results weren't obvious at the time that we were working together. But what I got from the process of being able to coach these people that I started out with was really getting clarity and confidence in my process. So I got to see what I was really good at helping people with, also which parts I most enjoyed helping people with, and who I was feeling most called to focus on helping. So this experience really helped me to define the language I needed to sell the coaching packages that would become my business. And through thanks to getting that clarity, thanks to getting that confidence, really being able to back myself by understanding in detail the value that I was able to provide for people. I went on to hit 5-figure months selling one-on-one coaching. I launched a membership, group programs, and self-study courses. So there's nothing more valuable than the words literally directly from the mouth of your ideal client. How they are talking about the problems they're experiencing. That's really all you need to be able to connect with the clients who are ready to pay for your help. And it literally gets to be that simple. So, I still use this process now, though obviously my content topics and sound bites and things that I use to create content come directly from the conversations that I'm having with my clients every single day. So it's really cool that when you align with the people you most love to work with, all you have to do is keep talking to them and you'll have all the insights you need to create copy that attracts more paying clients. And, really being intentional about the types of questions that you're asking, seeing what's coming up when they're having issues, what questions they're asking you, and just really creating spaces and opportunities to be having those conversations and being very conscious around what they're saying, what's coming up, what are the trends, what are the themes, what are the the topics. And you'll notice patterns start to come up with people, and that those are that they're coming to your attention for a reason, and those are the juiciest content topics that are really going to support your ideal client to recognize that you have what they need. So it's really fun and meaningful work when you look at it in that perspective. It's just having powerful conversations. It's just being available to help people, really deeply listening and being able to translate that in your copy as an act of service. So I've been reflecting on all of the common processes and patterns that I have seen over the last 5 years of creating sales content, and I'm putting that all into my next redesign of Tell Stories That Sell, which I'm currently pre-launching. So I'm going to be making really succinct and simplified processes to help you get really clear on the pieces that will make the business that you most love to be in. So selling whatever it is you're most excited about, that you most love helping people with, that you're the best at, and getting the clarity around what that is and how to talk about that, so that when you do launch it, it feels really good, you're really excited, it's really easy and very natural for you to sell, and it's going to have the biggest impact and get you the most attention for your work, because our passion is really the thing that sells more than anything else. And how to translate those conversations into magnetic copy, so you really like get out of your head and know confidently how to relay that message in a way that is repeatable in its ability to bring sales in, and making sure that you're speaking exactly who you really want to be working with, that person that's going to resonate with you the most, that's going to have the most fun and fulfilling relationship, that's going to eat up everything that you have to offer them, so that you're really consciously choosing the person that you're most well positioned to help, and knowing how to be strategic in your content so that you're specifically attracting and speaking to only that person, and to really, get inside the head of your ideal client, understand how to do that, how to translate that, those words, those problems, those conversations into content that's really effective and powerful, that really, makes it easy for people to pay you and has people literally messaging you. So you don't have to be spamming, you don't have to be, like forcing your products down people's throat, and it becomes a really magnetic process where naturally the right people are very excited to work with you and are reaching out to you to buy from you. And there's been a lot of energy management and internal mindset work and shifting the inner dialogue that has enabled me to be able to do this. So I'm going to be sharing my top processes for that as well, to shift the self-doubt, make sure that your money mindset is in the right place. You don't have money blocks that are sabotaging your content, because you can have like the most perfectly written sales piece, but if you have an internal resistance that you haven't dealt with, it's going to fall flat, no one's going to see it, and no one's going to buy. So that's a really, really important piece that I want to share with you. And it's also really important to have a marketing and visibility strategy that you actually enjoy and is centered around tasks and activities that you really enjoy with people that you really enjoy talking to, because I'm sure you've experienced this before. Trying to force yourself to do something that you don't enjoy, it's not sustainable. You will not remain consistent at it, and therefore it won't work over the long term. So it's really important for you to get clear on how your relationship with your marketing is going to work for you in your unique situation, and that has to come from you and nobody else. So I'm going to teach you a process to get really clear on that, and you'll come away being really clear on your brand story and how to position yourself, how to really clearly communicate your value and your expertise, so that it becomes easy for you to, pitch to press if you want to, it becomes easy for you to write workshops, webinars, create events, and how to have conversations when opportunities for collaborations come up. And you can be really strategic in a very simple way without overthinking it when you're very clear on that conversation of your own value, which, obviously helps you to drastically raise your prices and charge whatever you want, because it's really a no-brainer for your ideal client to work with you when they have that clarity around how you can help them. So there's going to be a bunch of other stuff too, with like scheduling, managing your well-being as an entrepreneur, growth as a CEO, and really creating a business that gives you freedom and doesn't just become a 24/7 like cage that you're not enjoying being in, which is very easy to do because it can be very overwhelming. So it's really about creating that clarity in your decision making so that you're building the business that's fun, that brings you freedom, and that is only doing the things that you love with the people that you love. So if that's something that is speaking to you and you're interested, please send me a DM. And the early bird bonus of signing up to the program this week is you'll get a strategy call with me, as well as access to pre-work, which is a training on how to help you decide what to sell next, and the money mindset routine I've used to double my income 3 years in a row, and help you to really communicate your value so you can raise your prices. So I'm super excited for this. Send me a DM if you are interested in joining Tell Stories That Sell. And if you didn't catch the content therapy workshop that I gave yesterday, the replay is available. where I share one of those processes for getting clarity on your messaging, as well as how to overcome some of those inner mindset blocks and resistance. So send me a message if you'd like the access to the replay for that as well. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.